Hello.
Hi, Erica. Would you like to tell us a little about yourself?
I think the main thing about myself is that I'm a maker, and I have always been a maker since I was a very small child. It's always the idea of craft, or the process of craft, has captured me from a very young age, and that's what I've always done in one way or another.
Great. And how have you got into your craft? What led you to it?
At the moment with the paper cutting, it's been a transition or a movement from yarn crafts into wood crafts, into wood carving, and finding that wood carving is a rather outdoorsy and messy process. So I find that paper cutting is that much more intricate and that much more tidy for doing inside. So it's quite simple.
Excellent.
Really.
And how did you meet Susie?
Saw Susie in the cafe in which I was working. I thought she looks like fun. I knew she was working with Make It in Wales, so I went and introduced myself and said, hey, I want to get involved.
So the collaboration was of interest to you?
Definitely. I think that I love sharing my enthusiasm for making things, whether it's knitting, sewing, paper cutting, printing, anything, and I really feel as though if I can help people get into making things, crafting, creating that space for themselves, then I've done a good thing. I think it's something that everybody should do.
And can you tell us a little bit about the courses that you're going to be running, and maybe show us a couple of examples?
So for the courses that I'm going to be running with Make It in Wales, we're going to be looking at the whole process of design, from drawing a hand-lettered piece, something a bit like that, I don't know if you can see it.
Yep, we can see that.
To cutting it out of paper, which starts off looking like that and turns into something quite different, and then using that paper cut itself to make a printing block, and then making a printing block and printing it on the little press over there and turning up with something like that. That's also been gilded with 24 karat gold, which is another little bit of icing on the cake. So it's just the whole process of turning an idea into something that's replicable time and time again.
Excellent. And you've got a one-day course, I believe, which you're going to be running, which is cutting
just
a
the
picture.
paper cutting, yeah, and I will be offering us a selections of my original designs, some hard, some not so hard, for you to get involved with just the cutting, because that's the bit that will take you away into some little crafty world of your own.
Excellent. Thank you very much.